Neil, welcome to Kilmarnock. How delighted are you to be here?
Very. It's been a pretty quick couple of days since doing the interview, and yeah, very proud to be given the opportunity to take Kilmarnock forward. I know that the club finds itself in a difficult position right now, but I was fully prepared to go down and speak to everyone at Kilmarnock with the view that if I was chosen, that both Billy and myself could make an impact to the group right now and start making inroads to getting Kilmarnock pushing up the table.
And that is the obvious remit at the moment. How confident are you that you can hit the ground running straight away?
Well, it's going to be difficult, of course it is. I've done enough work outside of football to do a right good appraisal in terms of the Premiership and the qualities within it. But equally, I've looked at our group in great detail actually, and I'm very confident that we can make an impact here. I do believe that we've underperformed, and I do believe that there's a lot to come from this group, existing group right now. And as I said, although it's going to be difficult, I think the jobs that I've gone into in the past, generally when you find yourself getting into a position, more often than not, it's through, unfortunately, someone losing their job and maybe the team not performing as well as it should. And that's absolutely the position I found myself in previously. And we've always got very, very good results. So the hard work starts today after all the good stuff here finishes.
Of course, you'll have watched Kilmarnock a lot this season, you know, whether it be in at games or you know, just kind of watching games. What do you make of the squad as a whole?
The squad is at a stage where, without stating the obvious, they've not done enough in games. The points return is not reflective, I think, in what they're capable of, and that's for me to have a talk to the group in-house. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've made sure that I'm completely prepped in terms of the detail that's required to come in and actually have those discussions with the players and of course the board upstairs. There's areas of the pitch that I want to improve on, but the most important thing for me is that what I see is there's things to work there. There's things to work with. It's not a position where we find ourselves where we can't do anything about it. We absolutely can. So my job is to make sure that I work hard with the group, with Billy coming in and the rest of the staff. The information that I'll try and gather over the next couple of days is going to be so important, not only from the players but the staff as a whole to help. And then the support from the support is going to be vital, because I'm not talking about for me in terms of getting behind me, it's about getting behind the team. And I'm hoping that the support will see that although there's not a lot of time right now towards Saturday's game, that they'll see that the work is already starting to take place.
And just from your time in Scottish football as a whole over the years, just on the Kilmarnock support, the potential is there for this club. You know, do you see that coming in?
I've seen it, yeah. I've seen it. I'm old enough to be playing at Rugby Park when it used to be a sensational grass pitch, and I know we're heading back towards those times again, which is fantastic news. But yeah, I've seen it, of course, under Stevie when he was here and what he achieved, the great stuff that Derek achieved, achieving European football and all the things that come with it. I genuinely feel that it's a club that's got a massive support there. But of course, in order for us to get them through the gates, we need to entertain them. We need to show that we're capable of winning football matches, and we need to show them that there's a success there that they want to buy into. So that's my job right now as manager, along with the staff, is to inject that into the players, get us going again, and really kind of unite the fans with the players again. Because when you connect a fan base with the team, then you can achieve great things.
Absolutely, and it's a bit of time you've had away from kind of management and coaching. What have you learned in that time?
Well, it's not that long actually when you think about it. I just came out of a job in the summer from Rangers. And I've been in and around football since I stopped playing. Although the media career was there, I've learned an awful lot of facets of football doing consultancy work roundabout. I've dealt with a lot of stuff behind the scenes, which is really important, because when you're coming into a management role, you need to be able to commit yourself to not only the day-to-day running of football training and stuff, but the day-to-day involvement of agents, player trading, all that sort of stuff. So I'm well versed on that as well, but ultimately what's most important right now is what I do with the training and the football stuff. And the Rangers stuff has been most recent. Was a fantastic experience, both in Europe and domestically. And what it did, it just completely lit the fire again to make sure that I wanted to get back involved. I didn't think it would come to a position where I've been offered a Premiership job so soon after Rangers, because these jobs are generally coveted and they're very highly regarded. And that's why I'm saying I'm so proud that I've been chosen. But I've done this type of job before and get great success. I completely back the group, and I back ourselves to do good work here, and hopefully I can give the support a team that they can be proud of.
And obviously it's a massive test this weekend, going into Livingston. Huge. And how you fixed going into that?
It's huge. Obviously we've got a wee bit to deal with. We're just in the door, so I'm just trying to get to grips with who's going to be available and who's not. Don't have a lot of time, of course, but that time will be valuable and it'll be used well. Davey's a very cool customer in terms of he knows the game. He's a clever coach. They've, like ourselves, feel that they've been in many games this season without really getting the points that they deserve, so we'll respect them completely. But the whole focus is on this group right here at Kilmarnock and what we can try and go and achieve.
Absolutely. And just finally, in terms of, have you been looking at player recruitment for who can possibly come in the building?
Absolutely. In a short space of time I've been given a job, to be honest, I've tried to cover so many bases. As you can imagine, I'm a bit obsessive by nature anyway, so it wasn't a problem to get my head into work. It started very early when I took the call to say I'd been chosen for the job. But that's hard work's going to continue. What my experience has taught me that January is a very difficult month, whether it be players coming in or players going out, whatever it may be. But I'm just looking at the squad I've got right now, and I need to concentrate on what I've got at my disposal right now, because there's no guarantees that someone will come in through the door. So I need to look at what I've got right here under my nose and try and improve us.
Just need you and Dodsley now. Great.